Uh,
Oh, sheesh. Wow. You're definitely a pro when it comes to fighting.
I'm sorry. Are you all right?
Mm, yeah. But boy, I didn't stand a chance against you. Hey, what's all this about you being a robot?
she's upset by her loss, but seems cheerful. She didn't show this open-mindedness before the fight. Perhaps, as with Kanji-san, I could make peace with her by... No, it is vain of me to think of that possibility. Her words echo in my mind. It doesn't even count as self-sacrifice for a machine. It's just what you're programmed to do. I hate to admit it, but her observation is
I may
correct.
seem like a ridiculous machine to you, but I'm still...
Huh? I never said that.
Hmm?
Wait. You're not acting like you did before the fight. I'm surprised that you're a robot, but what gives?
Chi-san looks stupefied. Her expression confuses me as well. She stated clearly that she doesn't remember, and something hit me. Didn't things go similarly to Kanji-san as well? Could it be that something was done to the participants? No, I should avoid drawing conclusions based solely on speculation. Besides, there's something I must do
That
first.
reminds me. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Igus.
Looks like we let our fists say too much before we opened our mouths.
I saw the introductory video. You're Chie Satonaka, correct?
Yep. Oh, you can just call me Chie.
The carnivore who's discarded womanhood.
Okay, you didn't need to bring that part up, and I didn't discard anything. I can use a persona, but I'm just an ordinary high school student. I go to Yasugami High. So anyways, are you, seriously a machine? No foolin'?
Yes. I was created as a weapon for a certain purpose. It may be difficult to explain to you.
Nah, I can tell from the fight you're telling the truth. Huh. So you're not cosplaying.
No, I don't think she's cosplaying, Chie.
Then again, it'd be pretty nuts for someone to come out here to cosplay.
Speaking of which, Chie-san, can you tell me what this place, this world, is? I confess that I am looking for someone. While pursuing them, I heard the rumor about going inside TVs and ended up here.
Oh, right. You can use a persona. That's how you got into the TV. Where should I start? I don't know exactly how it works, but this place is supposedly a realm formed by human thought.
By thought, does that mean this is someone's mental landscape?
I guess so.
Then we've physically entered a mental world?
To tell the truth, I never understood it so well myself. There was this insane monster thing around town up until early spring. It created this whole world, and I got my persona because of what happened in here.
Chie-san folds her arms with a troubled look on her face.
Think of it. All this stuff should have been over and done with. But you see that ad showing on the monitor over there? It suddenly started getting shown on TV in reality. There's no way we were gonna stand for that crap to be shown. So that's why me and my friends came in here to put a stop to it.
Your friends are here as well?
Yeah, a couple. Also, that Teddy guy who's hosting this, plus the girl Rise who's serving as commentator. They're my friends too. But they're acting so weird.
She lets out a sigh.
Sorry, listen to me, babbling away. Do you think you can find this person you're looking for? Actually, could whoever it is get in here? I don't think normal people can enter the TV.
To tell you the truth, I have already encountered one such person, but
I tell her about the girl I saw. I give her all the details that I can remember. I recall that she called herself the student council president. She did not seem aware that she was inside the TV.
You mean the girl who was calling herself the student council president? Yeah, I saw her too. She was yelling into a bullhorn to stop this foolishness, but then she ran off saying she was gonna go talk to the tournament's host.
she was wearing the same skirt that you are, Chie-san. It seems to be part of a uniform. Are you acquainted with her?
No, I don't know her. It's funny, that girl said she was elected last week. But if I remember right, our student council president was a guy.
I have many doubts about her. I must meet her again and figure her out.
I now have a better understanding of the situation. Well then, I should be going now.
I know, I can't leave here, right? I'll stay put for now.
I will come back for you later. You may find it hard to trust me, but
No, I believe you.
Chie-san replies
So
unhesitantly.
much over this past year that I'm pretty confident I can read people. Honestly, though, what other choice do I have? If you run into any of my friends, tell them I'm okay.
I will.
After wiping the dust from her right hand with her sleeve, Chie-san extends it to me.
Right? So, if this was some fighting manga, we'd beat the tar out of each other, then shake hands in the end as best friends. A powerful enemy can become a powerful friend, you know?
I clasp her hand. She smiled in embarrassment.
Do amazing things. I saw that for myself last year. And you and I can be friends too, so, you don't need to talk like you're just an object.
Chie-san.
Don't look at me like that. You're embarrassing me. Come on, get going. Go! Hurry!
Yes, I'll see you later.
Energized by Chie-san's words, I run towards the entrance. I turn around and wave to Chie-san. There's more at stake than Labris. I must protect these people. I swear a vow for myself and leave. Yes, very good, very good. Who's next? Probably fucking Yosuke. He's my guess as to who's next. Or the hallway's next. The glorious hallway. As I exit the gymnasium, I remain cautious while running down the hallway. Suddenly I pick up a response to my transmitter, which has been silent until now. I stop and focus on picking up the signal.
You hear? Can you hear me, I guess?
The staticky transmission soon becomes clear. It is a voice I recognize very well.
Tsuru-san?
Good. It seems you're all right, too. It's been quite a while since I last used my persona in this manner. To think it would be useful in a place like this.
Is Akihiko-san with you?
No, we were separated, but I can still sense him. I doubt he'll be defeated that easily.
She's speaking not out of carelessness, but trust. I know because I feel the
Sure
same.
you're aware by now, but although we came in search of Labris, we appear to have been dragged into another incident. Don't worry about meeting up for now. Under the present conditions, we'd only end up fighting amongst ourselves.
Understood.
I don't know how Labris ties into this situation yet, but be careful.
Before I can answer, the static grows louder and the transmission ends. Knowing that Mitsuru-san and Akihiko-san are okay gives me room to breathe. The invisible walls are everywhere along the hallways, forcing me down a particular path. I follow the route. Soon enough I can see the shoe lockers up ahead. Seems I'm back at the entrance. When I reach the entrance, the monitor nearby turns on as if it were waiting for me. As usual, it is General Teddy. I took a defensive stance. This appears to be the arena for my next battle.
You're pretty good for a latecomer.
The instant General Teddy appears on the TV, my sensors pick up that noise again. My suspicion turns into certainty. General Teddy is doing something before the matches. Whatever it is makes the opponent belligerent, or something similar. I can assume that neither Kanji-san nor Chie-san were acting like themselves before the battle. That would explain why none of our stories were consistent afterwards.
Bring out the next opponent!
Who's our next opponent? I think it's Yosuke. Hear light footsteps. Ooh, maybe it's Yukiko. Oh! The young man wearing his hat low arrives.
Naturally,
Oh!
of the three of you, you're the one I encounter first.
Of course it's Naoto. Okay. He shrugs his shoulders and pulls the brim lower. This boy was also in the promotional video. His name was Naoto Shirogane. Bring myself to high alert. He said 3 of us.
About us?
On hearing my question, he smiles cynically.
Did Mitsuru Kirijo not inform you? I don't merely know about you. I was there at the airport. The Kirijo group seems rather lax for a multinational corporation, allowing a machine to act autonomously and take command. To be frank, watching you fills me with pity. Perhaps the kindest thing to do would be to give you a merciful end.
Pity?
Your existence is inherently a deception, isn't it? You're a machine, and a weapon on top of that. Yet you look human. Those who meet you think you're human. You even seem to believe it yourself. Truly pitiful.
I have no answer to this. As much as I don't want to believe it, it's all
You have
true.
to consider yourself human in order to activate the ability to wield a persona. Your appearance and your heart are only prerequisites for that power. I'm sure you've realized it already. You will never find the means to cross the gap between the human heart and your mechanical frame. No matter how much you want love, you'll never earn it. At best, people grow fond of you.
He sounds as if he knows for certain. I hang my head in spite of myself.
The more I consider the matter, the more I genuinely pity you. I'd best hurry up and put an end to your pathetic life.
Now Tassan draws his gun. Because my eyes are lowered, I am slow to react. I already knew that we had to fight, and yet I curse my carelessness and quickly stand back up. Quickly stand back up. Okay. Let's do this, five. Woo! Oh no, I already fuck shit. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're good. I don't know how well this is gonna go. I don't know at all. This is a weird match. I don't know who wins this match at all. That guy, I guess, does.
Finally.
There. Oh. She put down a trap back there. Fuck. Can't go in the corner. Note to self. Oh, get out of the corner! Fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose out of it. I'm gonna run out of ammo.
Okay.
Ah! I'm trying to there. I can beat her bullets. Oh, I'm out of ammo though. Oh, wow, okay. I was trying to mode change, but then she ran into my low jab. So hey, that works. I don't mind that. I was trying to mode change because I didn't. Now the sun slowly gets up. She's staggering and still slightly. Why do we all of a sudden know she's a girl? Watch carefully for any chance in her behavior. But I'm surprised by what I hear
Are
next.
you thinking what I'm thinking? The mastermind behind this tournament may have some means of fogging our senses. Were you suspecting that as well?
Yes.
Seeing me nod, now to sun smiles.
Agreement. Its aim appears to be to make friends fight one another. Though it's a mystery to me as to why it would do such a thing.
Now to sun brushes some dust off and walks towards me.
The battle is over and the interference has been lifted. Given past examples, the pattern is clear. How about it? Why don't we talk things over?
I have no objections. Now to sun seems to understand everything. I nod my head relieved.
Shirogane. I work as a detective. I agreed to act as an observer for the police regarding the special cargo, met with Kirijo-san beforehand, and accompanied her to the airport.
So that's how you knew about us. I recall seeing you in the introductory video along with the other competitors.
They're good friends of mine. I attend Yasogami High, the same school as them.
I see. So after you finished your business and returned to your hometown, that video appeared on TV. Is that correct?
That's right. At least that's what I should say if I wanted to feign innocence.
What?
The real reason I came here is because I was tailing you. It was for a secret investigation.
For who?
Naturally, I cannot reveal my client or what their aims are, but I'm sure you have your own secrets to keep. What do you think? As long as we're in the same boat, why not cooperate?
I become tense when she mentions her secret investigation, but that is not important now.
It would not be wise to continue to stand in each other's way in this situation.
I accept now to Sun's hand as we
How much
shake.
do you know about this world?
Your friend told me it's a realm formed by human thought. In which case, why a school?
This place varies according to people's mental state. When someone enters it directly, they have a much stronger effect on it. For a normal person with no persona-based resistances, a dangerous situation will arise where their shadow goes berserk. That happened frequently in the case I was involved with last year. This false school may have something to do with it.
I consider Labrys. According to her specifications, she should be able to use her persona, but did this come from her mind? Why a school? And why Yasukami High School of all places? She has no prior knowledge of the place. She's never even visited Nineveh. But if that girl is Labrys, she undoubtedly has a heart. It is possible that someone like what Naoto suggested could happen.
You have a theory already?
Yes. Thank you very much. I believe I'm slowly starting to understand what's going on.
I'll look down the path ahead. But before I go and turn and ask Naoto-san a question.
Would you mind telling me something? Why did you tell me about your secret agenda?
I suppose because it wouldn't be fair otherwise.
Fucking stupid word again. Smile spreads across over Naoto's face.
I cannot leave here and must trust my friend's fate to you. It would be unfair to continue deceiving you. But not only that, you carry out your duties with little care for your true appearance. You and I are not on equal grounds there.
My true appearance?
Consider it a sign of my respect for that. I still seem to have a soft spot.
Naoto-san's smile fades and she looks at me solemnly.
I ask only one thing of you. Please save my friends.
That is my intention.
Thank you. I'll wait here, secure in knowing that.
We nod to each other. Chie-san, Kanji-san, and Naoto-san are also different, but they're all connected by a strong bond. Knowing that fills my heart with warmth.
Curious, though. When you refer to your true appearance, do you mean the fact that you are a woman?
What?
Am I mistaken?
Well,
Your clothing hides it, but my sensor scan shows the body measurements of a human with female proportions.
what do you mean? How much can you see?
Suddenly Naoto-san loses all her composure and turns red as she covers her chest with her arms. What happened? I don't think I said anything to warrant such a reaction. Just then General Teddy interrupts over the monitor.
Hey, enough with the chit-chat. Hurry up and move on to the next.
Would you like to know your current measurements? From top to
Oh.
bottom, they are...
Okay, I guess you can chill.
That's quite all right.
Never mind, little old me. Please finish that line of thought. I demand it.
How did we get so off subject? If you're going to go, please hurry and leave.
She yelled at me. Must have said something rude. That still happens every so often. An innocuous remark can greatly upset someone. I must keep practicing. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't think someone just walking up to be like, your boobs are this big, would be, totally socially graceful. Be kind of awkward. I climbed the stairway and noticed a silhouette in one of the classrooms. Looking carefully, it could be the student council president, Labrys. I will be relieved if I have caught her so soon, but the hand I raised to knock on the door inadvertently stops. Wait, could she be my next opponent? She wasn't in the promotional video, but neither was I, yet I'm being forced to fight in the Grand Prix. But there's no point in worrying about that now. I cannot change the path that I take, nor the opponent I must face. I prepare myself and knock lightly on the door. Don't just walk in, just fucking go in.
You're that girl from before.
The girl turns and noses me. I set foot in the classroom. There's no immediate interruption from General Teddy. It looks like he has not scheduled a match between us. I breathe a sigh of relief.
What are you doing here?
Ain't it obvious? I'm cleaning up the classroom. It's no picnic, what with people running wild and wrecking things.
She takes down the chairs piled on top of each other and lines them up. After a few runs, she takes a breath. Although she is complaining, there's a gentle smile on her
I guess
face.
this is all in a day's work for a student council president. We'll look back on it and laugh, right?
You seem like you're having fun.
That's because I love my school. Even the chores are fun for me. The reason I wanted to be president is because of that. Oh, it can be rough when things get out of hand like this.
But it's dangerous here. You must leave at once.
She seems confused by my words and tilts her head to one side.
You're worried about me? Hey, I'm the president. And you might not think so to look at me, but I ain't no slouch in a fight. I'll be fine.
No, that's not what I mean.
How should I put this? She still has no idea of the danger. She walks up next to me, takes a long look at my face and giggles.
Those are pretty out there. But I can see you mean well. Thanks. Some of these students won't listen to a word I say. But I feel like I gotta be here. No, I wanna be here.
Even if it puts you in danger?
You're really a drama queen, aren't you? Who's to say I'm in danger for sure? Besides,
Her eyes burn with affection for something clear to
even
her.
if you're right,
Dear to her.
I'd wanna stay here.
Dear. That D is fucking stupid. There's no need to test her commitment. It is consistent with the fact of this world being created. And is she
I always
human?
wanted to go to school with everyone, just like normal. That's all.
Does that imply you couldn't do so before?
You're asking me that now? Honestly? Back then,
She stops abruptly. I wait patiently for her to continue, but her face twists with suffering. She puts her fingers to her temples. Her knees begin to buckle.
Weird. The past. How come it's...
She begins to fall and I catch her. At that precise moment, there's a strong reading from my fingers as soon as I touch her. It is so strong like touching a hot stove. This is the same reading as when I first stuck my hand in the TV. It is coming from a personality module, a piece of lost technology called Plums of Dusk by the researchers due to its shape. I have one inside me as well. This is not merely strong evidence, it is conclusive. There are still questions to be answered, but this girl can be none other than Labrys. At the very least, she is not human.
Sorry, I'm not feeling so good all of a sudden.
The memory she is trying to access is causing conflicts with her current level of awareness. If she tries to remember, she will not be able to maintain her mental state. The memory is that charged. I hold her close and wait for her to calm down. But her reaction does not improve, it gets worse. She shakes violently as if electrified. Suddenly, bright lights burst in front of my eyes. Is something flowing into me? I quickly let go of Labrys, but it does not fade away easily. Images I don't recognize flow together in my head, one after another, at incredible speeds. Oh goodness.
Are these Labrys's memories?
The torrent of data finally subsides. I analyze the data to find out what happened, and then I understand. It did not flow into me. This data was already dormant inside of me. I am the last number of the Anti-Shadow Weapon Project. I inherited all the data from the previous models of the same type, both tangible and intangible. Labrys's memories were part of it. Normally, developers would not upload data into me that was unrelated to battle, but the Plume of Dusk is a black box. It is possible that something was transferred somehow through that. Thinking about it, that might have been the reason I thought I saw Labrys at the airport. My glimpse of the newly awakened Labrys caused my buried records of her appearance to be called. Perhaps that is what happened. Unfortunately, the memories I have just accessed are in complete disarray. I can't just flip through them like an album. The video records were not in chronological order, making them useless in their current state. However, there was one memory that left an impression on me. The sea. That cerulean sky and lingering clouds, the emerald blue water. All the other memories are of cold mechanical rooms or of the night sky, but this one is different.
What was that just now?
Labrys staggers as she stands up. Before I can ask her anything, she abruptly shakes me off and runs out of the classroom.
Wait!
I tried to chase after her, but after only a few steps, I tripped over my own feet. The information overload has prevented me from making any sudden movements. I fight through it, dragging what feels like several times the weight of my legs when...
Are you sure you want to take that girl out of here?
I guess as a shadow, what? I stumble to a stop and look around searching for the hidden speaker.
Only place she can fit in. No one will understand her once she steps outside. But she can't become human either. So she has no other choice but to wallow in this illusory school. Pitiable, isn't she? But this is the only way she can be happy. Are you going to take that from her? Who are...
I stop, suddenly realizing the answer to my question, and catch my breath in my throat. That is voice. It's mine?
What do after you take her from here? Lock her up in a box again? How cruel. No wonder she ran away. Ran away? What are you... You don't mean... You finally figured it out? Labrys wasn't brought here by some sinister mastermind. She escaped on her own and came here. That can't be. The suspects in the hijacking case... I'm sure you've seen the opponents you fought so far robbed of their sanity. Have you forgotten already? You're saying that was Labrys's doing too? Yes. Her heart gave birth to this world, and that power is one of her abilities from some special equipment. With a power like that, wouldn't it be simple to control a number of ordinary people?
It's true that the hijackers were confused and that there were signs of some mental
It does
interference.
seem strange to go to so much trouble to come to a place like this. If she did in fact do this, then she must face herself. What gives you the right to say that?
Suddenly, the tone of her voice changes. She speaks very gently, like a parent correcting a child.
Experienced suffering before too. It pains you to have a heart, knowing that you can never be human. Even if there was someone you considered to be worth fighting for, you can't be a real companion to them. That's why you chose to protect them as a weapon. But in the end, you still lost them.
Ooh, she's talking about the Persona 3 protagonist.
What do you know about me? Mere words will not cause me to abandon hope. A brave bluff. But a tool like yourself can never be a true partner for a human. Doesn't your heart yearn to be by their side and to be loved? It hurts so much that I wish I could go back to how I was before I gained a heart. Has that really never once crossed your mind? I think not. That pain will never completely disappear. It will always fester inside you. Isn't that right? Even if you take Labris away, the same will happen to her. She'll become just like you. You see, here you can have anything, as long as you look away from the truth. That doesn't just go for Labris, but for you too. Even the things you have lost forever. Here, you can have them back. What are you?
I cut myself off, realizing that I'm becoming fascinated with the voice. This isn't good. I cannot let the voice deceive me. I must get its speaker in my sights first. I carefully attune myself to the source of the voice and quickly turn in that direction. But the person standing there is me. Oh, or rather, something that looks like me. At first, I think the overload is still affecting my sensors, but that is not the case.
Take away your suffering. Now, take...
I smile and extend out my hand. I feel sick. This is very confusing. I don't know what to do. My mind advises caution, but my heart doesn't listen. But all of a sudden, a door opens in the corner.
Interruption of this seemingly trivial conversation.
This unexpected event brings me back to reality, and I realize that I was nearly seduced by its promises. On a second look, I can see a woman beyond the doorframe. A distinctive blue dress. I recognize the attire of the elevator girl. Her name was Elizabeth Sun, I believe. Why is she here? Elizabeth walks right in and stands in the center of the room. There's nothing outwardly or abnormal about her pose, but it is as imposing as a battle stance. She opens her thick, leather-bound book and smiles dauntlessly at the other me.
But I would like a word with this lady over here. Would you mind leaving?
Who are you?
She's talking shit to a shadow. A+, Elizabeth.
Don't leave the two of us. I must resort to giving you a hearty thrashing with my book. It's a hardcover, leather-bound edition and is quite powerful. Enough to do over 4 digits on average, I'd say.
Oh. Without warning, the pages from the open book overflow with light.
I don't believe this.
The other me's face flinches in pain and she vanishes into thin air while spitting a curse. Did she cease to exist? I can no longer pick up any readings on her. The tension leaves my body and I collapse to the ground. While I am there, Elizabeth walks towards me. I first met her 2 years ago. Her attire is somewhat strange, but the place I met her was even stranger. A blue room. That's the only way to describe that mystical space. As residents called it the Velvet Room, I do not believe it is at all part of the real world. There, Elizabeth was one who governs power. She helped me to grow spiritually by introducing me to the power of personas. I never imagined that she would leave that room, let alone that I would run into her here. Yet her appearance here has saved me.
For that. Thank you for saving me.
Did I save you?
She stares straight at me and then lets out a long sigh of disappointment.
I was on a journey for personal reasons. But I sensed some extraordinary powers clashing against each other and came to see what all the fuss was about. Only to be met with this bitter disappointment.
I am baffled by her candidness.
Have you already forgotten the enlightenment you gained before me once? Has it escaped your prodigious goldfish-like memory?
Oof.
It seems that I must once again ascertain what you are truly capable of.
She speaks in tones as if she is engaging in everyday conversation and opens her leather-bound book again. I suddenly feel the deadly force of her intent, fierce as a gust of wind. Something about me has disappointed her, I know that much. But I clearly have no time to ask her what it is.
Here goes. The cards will decide your fate.
Uh-oh. I have... I think Elizabeth wins this match. I think. Don't fucking quote me on that. I'm kind of surprised we're still going. I know there's supposed to be 4 fights, but I was expecting the Shadow revelation to be the cliffhanger. But this is fine. This will work just fine. Let's go! Go, Elizabeth! Oh, I missed the fucking Persona punish. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my god! Stop it! Please! Oh no, what? Fucking... Oh god. Thank you, that worked. Fucking recover! Oh my god! What is this? Oh god. No. Oh, I'm fucking bodied. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, fucking autos for life. Projectiles! Projectile! Oh, get projectile! Oh god. Oh, I got her! Oh, yeah! What the hell? Oh. I ran that back with projectiles and autos. I love it. Oh, Lord.
Done.
Elizabeth stands from a kneeling position. Though she lost, she did not so much as break a sweat. While I, for my part, am detecting strain in my entire drive system. I can see myself lacking the energy to even speak, reflected in Elizabeth's clear eye.
You are indeed neither man nor any ordinary machine. You are truly singular. But then can anyone be said to be the same as anybody else? People anguish over the gulf between themselves and others, and the lack of any who could possibly understand them. How is their situation different from yours? What defines life is not death, but bonds. That is the answer you once reached. Then take that to heart and go forth. Remember that your bonds will remain unbroken, giving you the strength to withstand any suffering.
My bonds.
I, too, am currently on an endless journey. But I anticipate that you will become a compatriot of mine, unbound by the limitations of time. I hope that you will not be led astray by trivial things. With that, I bid you good luck.
Elizabeth bows and finally shows me her smile. Immediately after, she turns on one heel and walks towards the hallway. I suddenly remember.
There are rules to this tournament delineating behavior after a match.
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed. I shall be on my way.
True to her word, she leaves the room with no trouble and closes the door with an exaggerated slam. Those walls were nothing to her. But come to think of it, Labrys didn't seem subject to those rules either. Did they only apply to the participants in the tournament? No, in Elizabeth's case, it simply does not matter her.
Remains a complete enigma.
Basically. I find it amusing, which allows me to feel more relaxed.
It may be true that this world can grant one's true desire. But I want Labrys to see past herself to a world where other people matter. Even if one discards their bonds to avoid pain, all that awaits is a numb, desert-like future with no promise. I thought as she did once, so I'm sure I can understand her.
I too felt the same as Labrys when I went through an incredibly trying ordeal. If there's no one to stretch out their hand to her, she'll hide herself deeper within a blockade. Labrys has finally fallen into a trap. Labrys has fallen into a trap she cannot escape on her own. That is because the key to extricating oneself is the realization that one is not alone. Holy crap. They try to word in there's some really good sentences, and then sometimes they just have really not good sentences.
Bond with Labrys, with my sister. I want to teach her things that she cannot learn if she is alone.
Saying it out loud helps to strengthen my resolve. I changed my approach and focused on searching for a way to save her. Still, that thing that looked like me. Was that what Naoto-chan meant? Naoto-san. Well, Naoto-chan, same fucking thing. Meant by a shadow. You don't berserk. It fucking works. It's totally respectable, what I just said. Hey. My own shadow. Oh, man. Man, I have to pee. I hope this is done soon. Oh, hold it in. Thinking of it. That way sheds some light on things. Of course, I can control my persona and have some tolerance for this world, but the heart cannot easily be stabilized. If the same thing happened to Labris, I suddenly realized the dangers involved. I impatiently suppress these thoughts and dash out to the heart. Fuck me, I gotta pee so bad! Oh, holy crap almighty. Oh my god, I feel so much better. Okay. Oh, there's an instant message speed? Oh, shit. Talking on will allow you to skip all text. Who's tech you have not read? Well, off. Well, shit. Wouldn't you know? You can set that to instant. We'll just keep it fast. I'm so committed to fast. Okay, anyways. I impatiently suppress these thoughts and dash out to the hallway. Oh, man. That was a good pee. That was a very good pee. I needed it to happen so bad. And it did. My life is good now. Ah. Man. Man, oh man. I couldn't suppress it any longer. I had to let it go. No. I follow the path formed by the invisible walls. Eventually I climb the stairway to the 3rd floor. There seem to be no walls here, allowing me to go as I please. I can tell the end is near, so I prepare myself. Soon I stand in front of a room that has a sign outside saying announcement room. The door is half opened. I can sense someone inside. I cautiously press up against the door and peek around it. Oh, it's an announcement room. This is an announcement room, as a sign indicated, but the space inside is much larger than the classrooms I have seen. The equipment here is also closer to that of a TV studio than what would be found in a school. On top of that, the black wall is made of glass, showing a view that is clearly not a schoolyard. Taken together, this is the first distinct sign that this is not the real world. As I expected, Labris is here, standing in the middle of the room. There's also another boy and girl here as well. The girl's holding Labris' shoulders, and the boy stands in front of the pair, protecting them. Across from them is General Teddy. It seems this is the end of the line. Yosuke? Why is why the fuck would he be here? I've seen that boy's face in the video. Yosuke Hanamuro's son, I believe. I'm not familiar with the girl's face, but I do recognize her distinctive voice. The same voice has been commentating the fights along with General Teddy on the school PA. From the tone of the commentating, I thought she was working with the general, but right now she seems to be on Yosuke-san and Labris' side. I recall what Chie-san told me. Chie-san said that she was Rize-san was originally their friend, in which case she may actually be another victim. General Teddy gives a cruel smile.
You gave it a try, but there's no way anyone would understand you. Huh?
General Teddy's voice and tone have undergone a remarkable change. Listening closely, this voice is... so it finally reveals its true form.
At least one of them has to understand how I feel. Isn't that what you thought? The important part is that it's all your fault. That's not true. You still refuse to remember? Look at me. And stop deluding yourself.
Oh, we got the transformation sequence. Because, yeah, we've already seen this. Oh, look, it's a fucking Lapras, wouldn't you know?
Shadow. The true self.
No way. That's...
She has my face.
But the face is the only thing that's the same. The rest of her body is covered in metal. There's no doubt that it is man-made. Lapras lets out a short scream and backs up.
I'm not like that.
Calm down. It's just taking that form to agitate you.
Yosuke is frantically trying to calm a confused Lapras. It's just taking that form to agitate you. That's what he says, but is that really the case? I have my own suspicions.
No! Taking that form, huh? Well, you have a point. I do have the power to confuse people's senses, warp what they're seeing, twist what they're hearing.
That's how you made my senpai fight each other.
Of the things you're seeing right now, which do you think is real and which is fake?
The former General Teddy. No, Lapras' shadow breaks out a grin. Lapras, meanwhile, is cringing in fear as she holds onto Yosuke's sleeve.
I'm not like you. I'm human, aren't I?
Huh? What do you mean?
I can see that Yosuke does not know how to answer the sudden question.
To have these special powers? Why, it's because I have them.
With that, the shadow snaps its fingers. One static like that on a poorly tuned TV starts appearing around Lapras and slowly envelops her. I enhance my vision. Nothing is happening to Lapras' body. It was my own vision that was clouded, or it had been until now. Soon after the noise dissipates, an inhuman-looking girl is standing in her place.
A robot?
Metallic arms and legs extend from her uniform. Thrusters on her back spread like wings. Just as I thought, her body is identical to that of a shadow in front of her.
Look, that's what she really looks like. It's her who's been deceiving you all from the start. Not only you, but herself too. She really thinks that she's a human living a normal life at school. To reinforce her make-believe as real, she prevented herself from accessing any memories that could contradict that. She even sealed away her own name. No! Stop! Why are you doing this? Kindly hurry up and remember me. Remember yourself. It's pretty rude of you to even forget your own name. No! I don't want to remember! Huh. Is that so? Looks like you still need an extra push.
The shadow grins evilly and swings the enormous active Lapras, or actually a Yosuke-san.
Senpai!
Before the axe can complete its arc, I am already in action. I must intervene. Neither Lapras, in shock at seeing her true form, nor Yosuke-san or Rize-san are prepared for the attack.
What the?
I deflect the strike with the metallic part of my arm. It's heavier than I anticipated. The battle axe is a giant lump of metal that blocks most of my vision.
Girl? Wait, you're a robot too?
I turn my head to Lapras and look straight into their shocked
You must
eyes.
Remember, that is the only way the future will open up to you. You must accept it, no matter how painful it may be.
I tell her name in a clear voice. Her official name, which includes something no human has, a model
Your
number.
true name is 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Lapras.
Lapras quivers violently as if an invisible arrow had pierced her chest. That's the end. Really? We should have just ended on fucking Lapras. Lapras' story is not available. Just as I suspected.
This place exists between dream and reality.
So, we're literally at the 50% mark.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
So, to get fucking Igor to shut up, we'll leave. So, I will do up to the cliffhanger for Akihiko Mitsuru and Lapras without commentary. I will just straight up play it as I were playing a normal game. I will still record it, obviously, and I'll still upload it, but it will be labeled as no commentary, just so that I have the time to hopefully finish the game. And I'll do a couple of the post-cliffhanger stories with commentary, but for the most part, those will probably be done without commentary as well, just so that I have the time to finish the game and get into Ultimax before the end of September. I only have like another month, and I gotta fucking crank out half the game. So this will get interesting, but it will get busy. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm just, it's what I gotta do. So, with that, as always, check the description for linky links to other places. Thank you all for watching. Now, we'll talk to you guys later. This is Goglabesh saying,